message is from the Social Security.
A complaint has been filed against you and your social.
This is the Medicare department calling to inform you. Now is the time to act.
I get robocalls daily.
Robocalls are certainly annoying, there's no question about that, but for some there's a real danger when it comes to phone scams.
As part of our series Into the World of Robocalls, we met one woman who's making it her mission to put an end to those calls because she knows all too well the cost can sometimes even be deadly.
1 out of every 6 American adults loses money every year from phone scams, costing victims a total of $10 billion a year. But for some, the cost goes way beyond money.
My grandmother was targeted and pursued nonstop by a ring of fraudsters. It pains me to talk about my grandmother's horrific death because she chose to take her own life.
Robocallers targeted 82-year-old Marjorie Jones.
We found hidden in a closet several bags full of wire receipts where she had been sending large sums of money overseas.
Her granddaughter, Angela Stancic, testified before the U.S. Senate.
It was a 10-person ring in Costa Rica. It was a call center, and they focused on calling people. They posed as representatives of the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission and also the FTC, and using call spoofing technology.
Spoofing tricks people into believing the call is coming from a specific location.
The last phone call I had with her, she was extremely adamant about needing this money. It also cuts me to my core that I didn't stop everything that day and go to her.
My grandmother died with $69 in her bank account.
They were able to find the ring in Costa Rica. The 2 ringleaders involved got close to 25 years in prison. They took my grandmother's life. They had blood on their hands.
Now it's Angela's mission to help other families and hold robocallers accountable.
Reach out to your elderly loved ones and your grandparents more, be more involved, and get in their business, check their mail, check their caller IDs.
So you just saw that figure, 125 million robocalls every single day in this country. I also want to walk you through, though, some of our local numbers because they tell quite a story as well. If you take a look here, in 2016, we had 41.8 million robocalls just in Spokane. That's a lot. It's actually more than 13,000 calls every day. But then here, the yellow bar, by 2019, that number more than tripled. And as we have learned, more calls often means more victims. I want you to come over here because our coverage on robocalls continues all this week. In our next story, we are going to return the call. And it turns out robocallers, yeah, they don't like to be contacted by strangers either. If you would like to learn more about how to stop these costly calls, just go to creme.com. And for the link to all of our coverage, you can text the word robocall to 509-448-2000 and we'll send it right to your phone.